Hello, darlings, it's Miss Tia. Happy Friday. We have made it to the weekend. It looks like Mr. Benny Keyz, well, he made it out by the weekend, too. Seemed like he done bonded out. He didn't stay very long in that little apartment he didn't have the key to, because somebody done bonded him out. And according to him, he done got new legal counsel, too. So we'll just have to see how all this plays out and how soon he might be getting them silver bracelets back on. But I saw him, when he did his 2 little live streams. Well, it was really like 1.5 because he started one and then it kind of ended abruptly. And then he started another one. And he'd just be talking and, he was doing one of them, almost kind of one of them prison sermons. And he done found Jesus again. Because, Miss Tia been around for a long time. And I have seen Mr. Keyz find Jesus a lot. And, when he find him, he kind of go off and leave him a lot, too. And, God is faithful. He sure is. But, I can't imagine he'd be too pleased with some of the stuff he'd be seeing. And, I said Miss Tia been around a long, long time, like Benny, like, way, way back, okay? Okay, son, Miss Tia done seen a lot. And then, I have made some videos about Benny, and I have talked about the stuff he be doing on these streets. I sure enough have. But I didn't go back into the past and talk too much about all the stuff I've been seeing back then. I just started kind of with the current stuff that be happening on the streets right at the time. And I have really say some stuff about him because I have seen some stuff about him. And I meant everything I said. But, Miss Tia, I love Jesus too, Benny. I love Jesus and I cuss a little bit. We ain't perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. And we all fall short. We sure enough do. But son, I have seen you. I have seen the stuff that you have done on these streets. And then, like the hate that you spew on the streets. And then you take it into real life. From the people that you meet on these YouTube streets. And I know all about all the CPS calls that have been made to the people that you meet on the YouTube streets. I know about the calls to law enforcement for the welfare checks for people. Sure enough do. And I know about, you reaching out to people's jobs and all that stuff. I know about that stuff. I've seen it. Now, I will say I have also seen people do that to you. I have seen CPS be called on you, son, and I have seen law enforcement be called out to your house. I've seen it. But what you put out is what you get back. That's kind of like that. You reap what you sow. That's kind of how that works. And, Benny, son, I have seen you in one live stream. In the same live stream, you find Jesus and you come on and you're talking about God and how God has blessed you and all that. And then you kind of forget about him for a minute and you spew all this hate. And then you find him again. And then sometimes you go for a long time and you just left him somewhere. Yeah, I seen it. And I saw when you was doing your little walk and you was doing the 23rd Psalm where the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. I'm not going to finish because you only did the first 2 lines. You said, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And I don't know if you forgot the rest or you just didn't want to say the rest. I mean, Miss Tia could finish it for you, but I'm going to let you go ahead and look that up yourself. You can do that, in your private time between you and God. But I really hope, Benny, this is just not one of these finding Jesus because I need Jesus times. Because, see, we should be with Jesus on the days that we don't need him so bad, too. Not just when we need him. And so, Benny, I'm just going to tell you, you ask for grace. And I want nothing more than to be able to give you grace. But I can't. I cannot do it right now. No, I can't, because I have seen too much. And I'm just going to say that I don't believe you. And I know that sounds horrible. And I know that people are not going to like that. And, there's some people that are just really not going to like that. And I get it. I understand. But I need to see a little bit more. I need to see that this is going to last for a little while. And it's not just one of the in-the-moment things. Because, Benny, you got a talent. And I'm not talking about your rapping stuff. No, that ain't what Miss T be talking about. What I'm be talking about is you've got this ability to draw people in. You could be a leader. You might even could be a preacher if you would, stay with God more than just a little bit. Because if you're a preacher, you can't just go off and leave him. Like, I think that's against the job description. But, some people might say you could even be a cult leader. Because you got this way to manipulate people. And I want to say manipulate, and I know that that's not a good term. But Miss Tia just find it really hard sometimes that you be sincere in the things that you say to people and the way you draw them in. I've seen too much, Benny. I've seen too much. So I hope this time that you really are real. And that you really stick to your word. And I just gonna have to tell you that when you partnered up with Miss Tiffany Marie, like that was just, boy, did y'all spew some hate. And boy, did y'all tell some tales. And you told a lot of lies, and you hurt a lot of people. Because the two of you can do that on your own. And then the two of you together, whew, that's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. And I know people are not going to like that. The ones that like Tiffany and the ones that follow you and, all that. I get that. I get it. But I'm not going to take away from what I've seen. I've been around a while and I've seen Tiffany way back when I ain't even going to go there. Because we all know. There was a time when she wasn't over here in this true crime community, the Summer Wells community that she started. She say, yeah, I seen her way before then too. So I know what y'all be doing. And I'm kind of glad to see that you look like you get you a new girlfriend. Look like Tiffany Marie kind of out of the picture since she accused you of holding her hostage for hours on the cell phone. I'm still trying to figure out how that worked, but, that's what she say. So look like you done found a new one because, Miss Tia, I sometimes venture off these YouTube streets and I go on to the Instagram streets. I wander all around Facebook, Twitter, or X. They call it X now. But yeah, I be getting around, and I see the stuff. So, it might be a good thing, I guess, that Autumn, I think that her name, I think I remember it being Autumn. Maybe that'll be a better fit for you. And maybe not so many people be getting hurt. But Benny, you know as well as I know that the people that you hurt the most are the ones in your real life that really love you. Not these internet people. Not these internet people. The ones that really, in your life, that love you. Those are the ones you hurt. And those are the ones you need to prove yourself to. It don't matter what Miss Tia say. It don't matter what anybody on these internet streets say. Boy, you got to get yourself together for the people in your real life. And I heard you one time talk about you really had an addiction. It was hard to stay away from the YouTube streets. Maybe you need to work on that. And then maybe them consequences will come pretty quick for the things that you done, and you won't have to worry about the YouTube thing. But we'll see. And I hope you sincere this time. All right, darlings. Well, Miss Tia just won't let y'all know. Mr. Keyz, he not in that apartment with the no key thing. He out for the weekend. We'll see how long this lasts this time. Benny, be good. And I wish you the best of luck. All right, darlings. I'm going to go. But Miss Tia, I'll be seeing you soon. Bye now.